Most people starting out in paintball end up with a pile of mismatched gear that just doesn't work well together. That is exactly what this bundle tries to fix. It is essentially a one-stop shop for someone who wants to skip the headache of researching every single component and just get out on the field. The centerpiece is the Mini GS, and honestly, it is a solid piece of engineering. It feels surprisingly compact in the hands, almost like it was shrunk down, but it doesn't sacrifice any of the performance you would expect from a tournament-grade marker. The lack of external hoses is a huge plus, because it keeps the profile clean and makes it way less likely to snag on something while you are diving into a bunker. Now the firing experience is smooth. It uses a pressure-controlled poppet engine that keeps things consistent, and the brake beam eyes are a lifesaver for preventing those messy barrel chops that ruin a good game. You can flip it into full auto if the field rules allow, and it handles the speed without feeling like it is going to rattle apart. The Halo 2 loader that comes in the box is a classic for a reason. It keeps up with the marker's fire rate without any issues, though it does have a bit of a distinct sound when it is feeding. It is not exactly quiet, but it is reliable, which is what matters most when you are in the middle of a firefight. The rest of the kit is pretty standard but functional. The thermal mask is a massive upgrade over the cheap single-pane goggles you usually find in starter packs. Having that dual-pane lens means you can actually breathe without fogging up the second you start running. The harness and pods are decent quality, and the neck protector is a nice touch for those who are tired of taking hits to the throat. If there is a downside, it is that the HPA tank arrives empty, so you have to find a local shop to get it filled before you can even think about shooting. Also, while the marker is incredibly ergonomic, players with larger hands might find the grip frame a little tight at first. It takes a minute to get used to the spacing. But look, for someone who wants to walk onto a field with a professional-level setup right out of the gate, this is a really smart way to do it. It is not just a bunch of filler accessories. It is a cohesive kit that actually makes sense for the sport. It is reliable, it is fast, and it saves you the trouble of hunting down compatible parts. If you are serious about getting into the game without the usual trial and error, this is a pretty solid bet.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.